Vidyarthi Vigyan Manthan is India's largest science talent search for New India using digital devices. VVM is a flagship program of Vidnyan Bharati in association with Vigyan Prasad, an autonomous organization under the Department of Science and Technology, Government of India, and National Council of Educational Research and Training, that is NCERT, an institute under the Ministry of Education, Government of India. VVM is different from other talent search exams, wherein apart from common components of talent search, we also make students aware about the India's contribution towards the world of science. For 2022-23 edition of VVM, myself and Sir Shri Atul Naik were appointed as the state coordinator for its smooth conduct. VVM is conducted in three phases as we know. The first phase is a school level exam. The registration for the same was started from 15th July 2022 and we received a great response from the students all over the Goa. Total of around 1,850 students from all over Goa, from almost 70 schools across Goa registered for this level of the exam. This exam was conducted on 27th and 30th of November 2022. This was one of its kind exam which was conducted in open book format. Students used digital devices like smartphones, laptops and desktops to answer the exam. Top 20 students from each class from standard 6 to standard 11 were selected for the second phase, that is state level camp. And this camp was conducted on 29th January 2023 in Dr. K.B. Hedgewar Higher Secondary School, Kujira, Bamboling. Altogether, 107 students participate in the state level camp. Here, students answered the written exams and also performed hands-on experiments in physics, chemistry, biology and mathematics. Top 3 students from each class were declared winners as SLC 22-23. The prize distribution function was held during Science Film Festival of India 2023 and the winners were felicitated with the memento, certificate and a cash prize of Rs 5,000, Rs 3,000 and Rs 2,000 for the first, second and third winner respectively. First two winners from each class were selected to attend national camp which was held at Indian Institute of Science, Education and Research, that is ISER, Thiruvananthapuram, Kerala on 20th and 21st May 2023. At the national level camp, students had to answer the written exam. They had to perform initiative experiments in physics, chemistry, biology and mathematics and also had to face interaction with the scientist. Around 350 students from 34 states and union territories participated in this camp at the national level. And as we know, the winners at the national level are called as Himalayans. And we are fortunate that in standard 11, Ms. Shayana Mirashi from SS Angla Higher Secondary School bagged the first Himalayan. She has been awarded with national trophy, merit certificate and a cash prize of Rs 25,000. From the same standard, Master Shyamsundar from the King's School bagged second Himalayan. He was also awarded with national trophy, merit certificate and a cash prize of Rs 15,000. Also, Miss Ahana Sanghavi from 10th standard from Navy Children School won third place at the zonal level, which consists of cash prize of Rs 2,000, trophy and a certificate. Also, as a new initiative, under the Srijan program, all three achievers will have opportunity to participate in an extensive training cum internship program in any of the reputed institutes or the premier research institutes like DRDO, ISRO or CSIR, etc. Also, apart from this, Himalayans will be awarded with Bhaskara scholarship, which is Rs 2,000 per month for 1 year.
I'm Shyamsundar from the King's School Goa, and frankly speaking, this is the first time I have answered an exam like this before. I have always been bound to my school exams, and through my teachers I got to know that there was an exam called VVM, and I enrolled myself for this. And the experience provided by this exam was really interesting, and the activities that they provided there were really fascinating. We got to meet so many scientists from various fields and various institutions like ISRO, and we got to know a lot of experience and contributions made by our own Indian scientists all over India. And I would thank all my teachers for explaining me about this event and all the coordinators for having a smooth handle of this event. And it was a great experience. Thank you everyone.
So, speaking about my VVM journey, I started answering this examination when I was in class 9. So that was during the COVID time, and that time it was just online. The whole examination was online. Like the first part was obviously online, that started in 2016, but then the state level camp was also online and the national camp was also online. So that was all fully digital mode. So that time I got the first place in the state level. Then in the national level, it was a good experience. Like even if it was an online examination, everything was very smooth and well explained to us. So it was very easy to answer the examination even in online mode. Like the personal interaction which we have with various scientists was also online, but it was also a great experience interacting with scientists. Second year in 10th standard, the first level was online. Second level, the state camp was also online, but the national camp was offline, and that was in Varanasi. So that was a great experience, meeting so many different people from various states of India, various scientists, and it was a really great experience there. So then after that, this year I answered VVM. So the first one was online as always. Next level was offline, the state level camp. So that was the first offline state level camp I experienced. So that was a nice experience. Next was the national level camp that was at IISER Thiruvananthapuram. So that was also a great experience. Like VVM is a different examination with various phases, sections of the examination, like not just the NCERT curriculum, but it also encourages us to read and understand about the Indian contributions to science and technology. Like we are just bombarded with Einstein and Newton, but we don't know about the Indian contributions. So the VVM made me learn and read about these scientists. So thanks to VVM. Next was the experimental skill test. As I always say, it is very great when we perform something by ourselves. It is very better to understand the concept behind it. So that is also a great part of VVM. Next was the creativity activity. So VVM tests the student from all aspects, not just the NCERT curriculum. So the creativity activity, then there was a puzzle solving, out of the box activity. Like for us it was, we had to tell the uses of a hair straightener other than hair straightening. So this tests the psychological background of the student. Like different groups had a different object. And next was the personal interaction. So the personal interaction was based on antimicrobial resistance and robotics in India. So this is like, I would have just scrolled off on these topics, but I never would have learned in depth of these topics. So VVM encourages the student to read about these various topics. Like last year it was on millets. Like 2023 is the International Year of Millets. So the basis was on millets. So this is a really great thing, and I would like to encourage all my juniors from class 6 to 11 to participate in VVM. And I would like to thank my parents for always supporting me, my teachers and my higher secondary. So thank you very much for this opportunity.
What you become, whatever you become, do very well. Learn everything because we need to have, whether we learn physics, we learn biology, or we become an engineer or doctor, ultimately we have to bring all the things together. You look at the highest Nobel prizes and all, mostly they are not the people from the same area. If you look at Nobel Prize in physiology or medicine, they must have been chemists, they must have been physicists, but they will be winning the Nobel Prize, right? This shows that we have to have overall idea, so that at any time we can bring the branches together and do that fusion. Like with only one thing you cannot do anything. Whether it is music, look at whether natu or whatever it is, or any other this one. How many people were there? How many instruments were there? How it was choreographed? We have to work together. So my advice, normally when you sit here you have to give advice, though I don't like to give one, but as a senior by age, I think I have that right. Please learn from everyone, work with your friends, right? Like-minded in the sense not in thinking. Okay, everyone has that zeal, we have to do something. Like-minded means if I like physics, not only physicists. More you love physics, then more you have to interact with others. Then only we will get that. And learn everything, something new every day, and share it with your friends. Form your group. Speak for 3 minutes every week on something what you have learned, and also make your friends to talk the same way. Those 3 minutes whatever they have learned. So together we learn a lot.